Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Conor McGregor versus Khamzat Chimaev. This, of course, is a fantasy fight. Khamzat has pretty much just burst on the scene in the UFC. In just 2 fights, he is the talk of the town. He's looked absolutely stellar, like a beast. He's been going after McGregor on social media. Obviously does not like Conor. With just 2 fights in the UFC, I simply cannot see this one being booked against Conor, but it's fun to talk about. Alright, so let's hop right into this one. You guys know I like to keep these brief, to the point. Khamzat style, not a good one for Conor McGregor. We all know that wrestling and the grappling department is not Conor's forte. I think he's kind of underrated, honestly, but if he has a chink in the armor, it's the grinding, wrestling and grappling, and possibly the cardio in the later rounds. I've seen footage of Khamzat in his older fights. I have to say, his striking does look good. That's a big question mark in the MMA community. How does his striking look? To me personally, it looked good. I saw him throwing great overhands, great 1-2s. The timing was there. He seems to mix up his striking with his wrestling well. Is his striking as good as Conor's? No, I don't think so. Is Conor's wrestling and grappling as good as Khamzat's? Also a no. Gotta call it like I see it. Even though he didn't fight 2 top 10 guys in his UFC fights, his wrestling and grappling looks phenomenal. He looks super scary on the ground. His takedowns are super aggressive. They're effective. As soon as he gets you down, he is just pounding on you non-stop. To me, he's like a larger, more aggressive Khabib, and that's scary. He's also pretty big. I believe he's 6'2". He did fight at middleweight, so he would have the size and strength advantage over Conor. And if he gets a hold of Conor, 100% in my opinion, he is going to get McGregor to the mat. And once Conor's down, it wouldn't be good. Do I think it's kind of early to talk about Khamzat versus McGregor? Yes, I do. It's also early to talk about him versus Usman, very early. Let's see him come up the ranks properly, go up the ladder, fight top 10 guys, see how he looks there, then we could talk about the bigger names. But again, for the video's sake and for the fun factor, continuing with this matchup, if Conor could somehow keep this fight on the feet, I think he does win this fight, or he has a great chance of winning. But if the fight hits the mat, from what I've seen of this man's skills, Khamzat's skills, again, it's not going to be pretty for Conor. And that may sound absolutely crazy to some of you guys, given the fact that Khamzat has only had 2 fights in the UFC, but I just have to be honest with what I see in his skills, my gut feeling, he would give Conor major problems if he got a hold of him and he got him down. I would dare to say even finish Conor. Big Conor fan, I think he's a phenomenal fighter. He's going to be one of those guys talked about for decades and decades. He's done some incredible things. Hall of Fame shoo-in. He's got way more experience than Khamzat. But the size difference, the grappling ability, doesn't look like Khamzat has a cardio issue. And this is from what I've been seeing from his other fights. The pace he puts on, the pressure. I really think right now he can give Conor problems if he fights smart. Maybe I'm totally off on this one. I don't think so. But if I had to pick a winner to this fight, logically at 170, with the experience, the track record of fighting at a higher level, even with a size difference, I would have to favor Conor. But I think Khamzat sticking to a game plan, fighting to his strengths, if he gets Conor down, and if he can continue to get him down, he definitely can win that fight. You guys let me know in the comment section, who do you think would win this fight at 170 pounds? Do you truly believe that Khamzat could win that fight with what you've seen from him? Or do you think Conor McGregor would embarrass him, take him out? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Would love to read those opinions. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please share, like, subscribe. And until the next one, take care.